Hello everyone, it's Mr. John from Making Dragfish 3D, and today we are on vlog number 5 of my road to Adepticon. We got the Battle of the Bear coming up soon. That'll be Battle Zone Ursa, and so we're gonna recap everything's happened since the last vlog, and we're gonna talk about what I'm gonna do going forward through Ursa, through the holiday seasons, and a few RTTs and major events I'm going to be attending. So let's get into it. My current standings as of 9/28 is 19 wins, 1 tie, and 11 losses. Alright, my games so far, they've been, despite the losses, the uptick in losses, they've been well enough. Necron are still the bane of my existence. You've got the Canoptic Reanimator and the big blob of warriors and the big characters in this big blob of just resurrection. That's kind of hard to crack. Most of the time I just ignore it and move around and do my own thing. The other big bane of my existence right now is Marine Oath stacked with Gladiator tanks. And Gladiator tanks, I'm bringing it up on the screen here, Gladiator tanks have these beautiful re-rolls to damage, and stacking that with Oath, so now you've got reroll hits, reroll wounds, and reroll damage against the Oath target. On top of that, the Gladiator has the heavy keyword, so if it doesn't move, it hits on 2s. Yeah, that was a pain in the tail. Quite a few Marine players have given me quite a few losses. Other than that, the games have been going well enough. It's just a matter of learning tactics. Moving on. Thoughts on Imperial Knight post-balance data changes. It's long overdue. I could have saved it for this blog because I wanted to play some games before I said anything about it. So the change to towering was interesting, to say the least. It adds an element of bounding moves with my knights. It gives me a round or so of a safety net, and I've been deploying using that safety net for round 1 so I don't get completely and utterly obliterated round 1 against gladiators and las cannon fire, hell blasters, etc. Changes to the strats, I don't really feel that much of an impact on them. I'm not really that big of a Rex fan, but I am a fan of the assassins, always have been. And so the Calidus, I was running the Calidus, I'm not running her anymore. It's interesting to tax or they use the word vect the reroll strat. The one strat change from the post balance I really do feel is the Valiant last stand becoming 2 CP. That hurts a lot, but it's more of something I have to adjust to, and I've been adjusting to that. Speaking of adjusting, this is part 5, an ongoing series on my road to Adepticon. I encourage you to go check out the other 4, and check out the rest of the channel as well while you're at it. We talk about Alaska, we talk about gaming, tabletop gaming, board games, I cover fishing videos, things to do in Alaska. I've got a museum playlist for when we go out and check out all these cool museums in Alaska. Got 3D printers, building a print farm. Go check out the rest of the channel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Moving on, personal changes I've made to my knights. I've added a Lancer, bring up a picture of my beautiful Lancer there, and it's been a godsend. It's been the best investment I've made so far. It's a very tactical knight. It's 495, so I can outflank it, or put it in strategic reserves, I'm sorry, and it does work. Changing the tactics is I've been playing more fixed, tooling my list. I guess I'm the odd duck out. I get lectured by this by my teammates a lot. Being the odd duck out and going fixed. Normally I grab engage and cleanse, and I build my list around engage and cleanse, right? Because the game's all about scoring. The game is not 100% kill them off. It is about scoring points and whatever that scoring points is. So if I can control that, instead of having a deck of cards tell me go over here and do this, go over here and do that. If I can control what I score, all while using my firepower or my chippy choppies to stop my opponent from scoring whatever rando crap he's trying to do with his tactical, then I'm golden. That's really what it breaks down to in my brain. So looking forward, the next big event is Ursa. Battle Zone Ursa, 5 games across 2 days. Now, that's just 40k. There's also all sorts of other tabletop gaming that happens at Ursa too. So I'll put a link in the description below to Battle Zone Ursa. If you happen to be in Anchorage, first week in October, go check it out. They have board games, they do Marvel, Crisis Protocol, they do AOS, I know they do X-Wing, they do Armada. It's a really long list. You should go check it out. I'm going for the 40k GT event, which is the main event, I guess. You never have enough practice and I think I've got enough practice this year round. Much more practice than I had last year and the year before. My goal this year is to at least make top half. It's going to be an uphill battle though, because looking at the roster, there's 17 power armor armies with all their neat little tricks, and 13 of those 17 are Space Marine of some variation. So Black Templar, Blood Angels, etc., so on and so forth. So I got 13 Oath armies I may or may not have to deal with. 4 Necron armies, which are going to be a pain in the tail. It's just a sprinkling of all the other armies. Upside though is no one has officially declared Eldar. Zone Ursa is the first weekend in October. This year it is October 7th and 8th, and the link in the description will be below. So wrapping this up, it's been a fun ride. The tactic change, going from tactical to fixed, and building out a list of knights to match the fixed tactic, it seems to be working for me. I win some, I lose some, but in the end, I'm having fun, and that's really what this hobby is all about, is having fun, enjoying myself. It's a hobby. Thanks for watching. Mr. John signing off, and I'll give you an update report from Ursa. I'm thinking about going live at Ursa if the TO will let me go live. I'll have my chest rig, my head rig, and we'll see what's going on. If not, I'll just bombard YouTube with a bunch of shorts. Until then, thanks for watching. Happy gaming, and y'all have a good one.